here tripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here tripping in finesse. You know it, you know. Out here tripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here tripping in finesse.
Hey yo, what's up guys? It's your girl Songbird again.
Black.
And we're back for another sexy, seductive episode of Polar Opposites, the Melanin edition, the Sexy Saturday edition. Where your neck at? Where's your neck at, Mr. Black?
It's high.
Somebody, we need to put an APB out for his neck.
It's down there with my fake feet.
It's got to be because it's non-existent up here. All right, guys. So as always, let's clean the little house for our new viewers. For our new viewers, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button that's down below and hit that notification bell that's right next door to it so that you're notified each time a new episode of Polar Opposites, the Melanin edition, pops up. And for our returning opposite fam, what's up, cuz? Thanks for coming back and thanks for tuning in. All right, so let's get into today's topic. Why are you looking like that?
Why not?
You okay?
I'm ready to talk.
Okay, what's wrong with you? When is it a good time to start talking about sex in a new relationship?
Day one.
Are you serious? Well, go ahead and expound on that. Why is that?
Like, oh, hello. My name's Johnny. What's your name? My name's Sarah? Yeah. I like the fuck. Do you like the fuck? Let's go talk about this. Day one. Day one.
No, I feel like you should really have some type of connection with the person. And that connection may, like he said, start from day one to about 6 months into the relationship. Not saying that you have to wait the 6 months, but that is about a good time because I mean you got to learn a person, you know their ins and outs, you're learning stuff that they like, don't like, you're learning about their sexual activity, you're learning about their body count. That's the thing right there. You want to know what's going on with them. Are they generally sick or what's going on with them? You basically just need to feel out a person before you say you're going to jump in bed with a person. You need to have some type of connection with them. I think that's the really biggest thing. You just need to have some type of connection with someone before you can just have sex with them because you are giving a person a part of yourself when you do. And there's something called soul ties. Have you ever heard of the word soul ties?
I heard it.
Yes. So that's something that you have to look out for because what that means is
that only applies if you fucking wrong.
I don't believe it does, but
listen, soul tie means that when you have sex with somebody, that a piece of them, that means at the moment of y'all intercourse, y'all souls actually exchange information. So that's where the soul tie comes from. If there's a condom blocking that entry port, then how in the fuck are we gonna have a soul tie?
Either way, you still don't want to be jumping in and out of bed with people that you're just meeting. That's not safe. And even though you say there's that barrier there, you're still connecting with them somehow. So I would say at least get to know the person, be with them for a while, learn their ins and outs, what they like, what they don't like, and have a clear, concise agreement between the two of you that you both agree that it is time for you to take your relationship to the next level and have sex. So you can't necessarily put a time frame on it, but just both be in agreement of it.
Okay. This conversation needs to be had day one. Because you need to know up front if this is going to be a waste of time. If you don't know up front, then you wasting their time, you wasting your time, you wasting money, and neither of them, you're never going to get that back. You can get other money to replace money, but you can't get that money back if you spend it on something.
Because time is money, right?
Time is money. Time is money. Time is precious.
There we
Time
go.
is whatever you need it to be. Understand that. So, what I say is you start off, you know, of course, introduce yourself, talk about, and then find out where they're at sexually. Because if they are, like I said in the previous video, if they're doing this celibacy thing and you're not into waiting, then you're wasting your time. You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to wait 3, 6, 9 months down the line, and then you start feeling I'm like, hold on, I'm celibate. I'm like, wait, what? When did this happen? Like, why didn't you tell me this? Well, I thought you knew because I never brought sex up. Like, I thought we were just being nice to each other. I didn't know that's what you was doing. Like, you need to know up front, like, what are we doing?
That's a conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah, like, I need to know up front, what are we doing sex-wise? Is this something that we gonna, you know, do? Like, are we actually gonna have sex? Are you a virgin? Do you have an STD? How many, like she said, what's your body count? How many people you've been with? How many of my family members have you been with? Like, I need to know these things up front. That way I know what route to take.
Wait, if y'all sharing family members, that should just be a no-go on relationships anyways. If I have dated your cousin or your brother, you off limits.
Man, sharing is caring, man.
You made that known in the previous video.
Exactly. Ain't no fun if the homie can't have nothing. We gonna go ahead and keep it in the family and keep it pushing. If you down, so the hell are we.
Disgusting.
Yeah, be like that sometimes.
I am shocked.
Don't be shocked. I'm just being completely honest. Y'all need to, okay, realistically, of course, the first meet, you don't want to talk about sex because you don't want to come off as a hoe and you don't want to scare him or her off. You know, because if somebody is approaching you with sex that fast, then in my mind, if somebody approaches sex that fast with me, the first thing I think is you got something, you trying to give it to me. So, I don't want no dealings with you. I don't want no dealings with you. You can be completely clean. You can just be freaky like that. But in my mind, you got something, you trying to give it to me.
And
so
I'm trying to stay as far away from you as possible.
Exactly. So you can keep it. Now, do I think within the first couple weeks of y'all dating, should y'all have that sex conversation? Yeah, I think that should casually come up. It shouldn't be like, oh, good morning, how you doing? Good. So what that mouth do? It shouldn't be something like that. The conversation shouldn't go that route. You know, you should actually find a way to actually, you know, segue into, you know, a sexual topic. Now, key things that you want to look out for. If you're trying to segue a conversation into sex, but the person isn't biting, or every time you bring up something about sex, they go into something else, that's a key indication. Yeah, that's a key indication of a few things. It's not all things. One, they have no intentions on having sex with you. That's one thing. Secondly, they may have something, and so they don't want to get into that because they don't want to tell you. Because a lot of people that have things, they don't want to tell you because they want you to like them for them, and they want to make sure that when they tell you this information that you're going to stay around. Because they don't want you to keep telling this person, now the whole city know they got something. So,
sharing is caring.
Hey, it be like that sometimes in some families.
No!
In some families it's like that. They got a whole show called Jerry Springer. But anyway, I don't care if it's scripted or not, whatever, it don't matter. But anyway,
gross.
Yeah. Also, the celibacy thing that I'm talking about. You have some people took a purity pledge, and then the 1 in a million unicorn, they may actually be a virgin. You know what I'm saying? They may actually be a virgin. So you kind of want to have that conversation. That way you know where to go. If that person has any of these things, or let's just say if they've had a checkered past and they're trying to turn over a new leaf, and they want to start that with you, then you can't just push sex on them, because that's going to be an issue with them, because that's what they're trying to run away from. Mm-hmm. So you kind of want to take the time, and I say don't exceed 3 weeks before y'all have that conversation. Because the first week you're going to be just, using the general shit. What's your name? What you like to do for fun? What's your favorite food? The kindergarten bullshit. The second week, y'all may link up, maybe go watch a movie or something like that. Y'all still getting to know each other, but now you're getting comfortable with being around each other just a little bit. And then that third week, then you can go ahead and find out exactly where the hell they trying to go with this relationship. Because you don't want to waste too much time. Because the 3 weeks that you waste with somebody that ain't trying to shake nothing, you can actually be putting that you can start putting that energy into someone else.
Wow. Did y'all catch that? He said the energy that you're putting into a person that ain't trying to shake nothing. Yes, he said that.
Yeah, you ain't trying to shake nothing. So what are we doing? What are we really doing here? Because if I'm in a relationship with you and I'm trying to do something and you a virgin, I'm wasting time at this point.
I am shocked.
I'm really wasting time at this point.
I'm done.
Females are the same way. Same way. I have a friend. She told me this about 2-3 months ago. She said this guy hit her in her inbox or whatnot. They normally, converse or whatnot, but he said he wanted to take her out on a date. So she went out on this date. And it was beautiful. He paid for everything. They went out, they had fun. She felt comfortable. And he was like, all right, cool. They got in his car. He got ready to take her home. She thought that she was going to get some. She thought she was getting some. He said no. She got pissed. And she was irate that she wasn't getting any at the end of that date. So it's not just males that think that way. Females think that way too. Y'all have very, very, very high sex drives. Y'all like to play like y'all don't. But y'all do. So just like at some point in this relationship, sex is a factor for dudes, it's a factor for females. Females want it too. So you can't sit here and just make all men look bad and tell about y'all just want sex. Females just want sex too.
Yeah,
just in that particular situation, she wanted the sex and he didn't.
Alright guys, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, tag a friend, tell a friend, and touch your friend.
Hey, go ahead, touch on people. Touch. Touch.
Alright guys, we'll see you next Saturday. Songbird.
Songbird.